My name is Ifiok Otung. I'm a professor of space engineering. I work for the University of Bradford in the UK as the director of the Bradford Renduchintala Center for Space AI. I lead a very talented team. At the moment, there's about 14 members of the core team, even though we have associates that would take that number to about 30. So I lead a very talented team to work on research, on training, and collaboration with industry and other academic institutions around the world. That's within the space sector. The main duties of my role, we do research, and that involves training doctoral students. It involves writing research applications to develop new ideas, new technologies in space to support space. We also do training to develop skills that's needed, the skills that are needed to drive the space sector. So we develop new MSc programs. We currently have an MSc program in satellite systems engineering. We are working on developing a new one in space AI that will integrate artificial intelligence with space technology in a very consistent way. We also run short courses. The short courses are suitable for practicing engineers who want to update their skills in various areas. For example, in RF, that's radio frequency engineering, or signal processing, and various other aspects, including the application of AI in space technology. Even the more technical subjects like satellite communication, satellite navigation, Earth observation, we also run short courses in those. So in summary, training, development of new technologies for space, and also seriously working with industry. I think what I like most about working in the space sector is it's global. There are no boundaries in space. Yeah, there are political national boundaries, but when it comes to space, it's a really global industry. So to succeed in space, you need international collaborations. So working with a diverse set of people from Japan, from Canada, from the US, from Europe is very exciting. Last year in October, we brought them to Bradford to discuss some of the latest challenges, and they spent about 4 days in Bradford from the 23rd to the 26th of October, looking at some of the latest challenges and forging new networks to work together to solve some of those problems. So what I like most about space is that it allows people to work across international boundaries, to collaborate, because together we can do more. The space sector in West Yorkshire is actually a growing and thriving sector. It's not as big as in London, but I think the excitement is very much growing. I was surprised to find, because I've only been in West Yorkshire for a little over a year. I came in to lead the work of developing the Bradford Renduchintala Center for Space AI. So I haven't been around for so long, but I was surprised to see that there's a lot of local industry in West Yorkshire that support the space sector. They produce components that are used in space. So there's the space sector in West Yorkshire is actually stronger than people would know looking from the outside. But there's an organization that's the Space Hub Yorkshire that is bringing together the sector and raising awareness about the potential and the capabilities that we have in West Yorkshire. And we are working together to make sure that West Yorkshire becomes the place to be to make a difference in space. So we are collaborating quite a bit with the local industry to sometimes, in some cases, develop new technology, in other cases, to train their staff to be able to have the skills they need to operate in the new and the emerging technologies of space. That's a big one, and that's a risky one. What prediction do I have for the future of space? The one thing that I can say without any hesitation is that space is here to stay. Space is not going to go out of fashion. We will need space for the foreseeable future. The challenges are just getting bigger, not just on a global scale, but on a scale beyond the globe. And we need a better understanding of space, and we need to leverage the capabilities that space technology will give us to be able to solve some of those problems. So my prediction is that space is going to be even more important to the future of the world as our challenges get bigger. My second prediction is that AI, artificial intelligence, is going to be of growing importance. The reason I say that is that because of the scarcity of resources, we must do things in a smarter way, and AI allows us to do that. Let me give you an example. In the past, what we did was to put satellites in orbit, and they were just transparent relay stations, meaning that they receive the radio frequency signal and simply beam the signal back to Earth. They did not do any intelligent processing. Now, but the bandwidth to do that is very limited, and what you can do is also quite limited. But now we are moving into a future where those satellites become very intelligent nodes in space. And we are gathering a lot of data, Earth observation data, things to help us know how climate change or how a natural disaster is evolving and to respond to them. So those intelligent nodes are gathering a huge volume of data that we are not able to cope with if we are reliant on bringing those raw data down to Earth before we can look at them to interpret what they say. I think there's quite a lot of investment by the UK Space Agency as part of the levelling up agenda, of the UK government. There's quite a lot of investment by the UK government, put it that way, to build the space sector in Yorkshire. And there are some companies that are considering setting up around here to take advantage of those investments. In 2 days' time, I'm meeting with one of those companies to discuss. Part of our conversation will be where are they going to establish their experiment center. And that will, of course, and they're looking at doing it in Yorkshire. That will, of course, create employment opportunities. So the investment into Yorkshire space sector is growing, and I believe that the opportunities are also growing to work in various aspects of of the space sector within West Yorkshire. You don't have to be an engineer to work in the space sector. We have issues with space governance, and we need lawyers who are interested in space. We have issues about space innovation, and we need entrepreneurs and people that are skilled in business to operate in space. So when we think about the space sector in Yorkshire, we shouldn't think only in terms of those who are super good in mathematics and engineering. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of career possibility in so many aspects that support the space sector, and I think that's growing in Yorkshire. My number one piece of advice for anyone starting to build a career in space sector would be to dream big. Dreaming is free. Small dreams and big dreams cost the same. They're both free. So I would say, especially to young people, dream big. Space does not have any natural boundaries. And so if you're a young person and you are thinking about a career in space, I would say, yes, it's fantastic to be good in maths, but don't look away from considering a career in space just because you don't like maths. There's a whole lot of exciting contribution that you can make to space. We are looking for people that are skilled in business. We're looking for people that are skilled in governance. We are looking for people that are skilled in AI, people that are skilled in data analysis that you can do based on the use of software without actually having to get into the nitty-gritty of the maths behind those analyses. So I would say dream big and be prepared to work hard. My favorite so far, I'm still discovering. I have felt like there's a lot of excitement in the air around the University of Bradford and around the City of Culture 2025 award. So it seems to me like Bradford in particular, and I believe Yorkshire in general, is a very exciting place to be at this time. And it's growing on me, even though I'm a South Wales person for a very, very long time. So my favorite is the people, the commitment to excellence, the enthusiasm that's in the university about wanting to be a top UK university, and the investment that the university has made in developing space technology here. That excites me, and I'm looking forward to helping with the rest of the team in making a contribution to that mission and ambition. Wow, yes, it's fun actually, working in an area that is constantly evolving and getting better, because you don't get bored. No 2 days are the same. There are always new challenges, and but those challenges, you also have a good team around you that you can always get support from and consult with to solve new problems. So you're constantly learning, and life is not stale, and that's something that I would recommend to any young person who is considering a career, an exciting career that enables you to constantly learn and interact with people who are also constantly wanting to learn. Is a very fulfilling one. Movies, I think. Not sweet, so savory. Or sunrise, a new dawn.